All right, welcome back to another episode of the Black Bullion Show. Be honest, in the near future, who do you think or who do you have your money on as far as outperformance is concerned? Gold or silver? Well, according to the Bank of Montreal, silver has more potential, up until the year 2023. They actually didn't seem too confident about the continued uptrend in gold prices, which just seems absolutely crazy to me, and I'll talk more about that later. But let's see exactly what they have to say before I get into my rant. All right, but first, if you're new to this channel, please hit that big red subscribe button right down below. Also, please hit the like button. Helps to get this economic evangelism right on out there to the masses to bring more people into precious metals. Okay, so we have a new one from Kitco entitled Gold Price Should Hold Steady Through 2023. Silver has more potential. Again, from the Bank of Montreal. Let's get into it. The Federal Reserve's new inflation target of an average of 2% has created even more long-term potential for the precious metals price and mining sector, according to one Canadian bank that is now raising its long-term forecast for gold and silver. Wow, it's actually raising it. In a report published last week, analysts at Bank of Montreal announced that they were raising their long-term gold and silver price forecasts. The bank now sees gold prices averaging above $1,800 an ounce through 2023. Seems pretty safe to me, but let's continue. For this year, the bank sees gold prices averaging the fourth quarter around $1,920 an ounce, up 4% from the previous forecast. The bank is even more bullish on silver, as it now sees the prices for the precious metal averaging above $27.60 an ounce through 2023, up nearly 50% from their previous estimate. The analysts are more bullish on silver as the physical market pushes into deficit this year. Looking at silver prices, the bank sees prices averaging the final quarter of the year around $27.50 an ounce, up 47% from the previous forecast. The bank added that although it has increased its medium-term outlook, its long-term outlook remains unchanged. Gold prices are expected to average around $1,400 an ounce, and silver is expected to average around $18.25 an ounce. Now, to me, this just seems crazy. Now, I understand being cautious in forecasting to try not to come off as a pumper or a perma bear, but a long-term outlook averaging $1,400 gold after a medium-term outlook averaging $1,800 through 2023, that just tells me that the Bank of Montreal thinks there's more downside potential for gold prices after 2023, and any uptrend that we have will soon be met by a steep downtrend averaging us around $1,800 for 3 years. Now, I just don't see it, especially when we will likely have to start printing more money to purchase more bonds because no one else seems to want them in the ways that they used to years ago. On top of that, inflation will be allowed to rise just over 2% within with our near zero nominal interest rates. We may have real yields of negative 2%, guys. In addition to that, the dollar is continuing to trend down in the DXY as other currencies strengthen against it. We did an analysis about this on Friday, looking at the euro over, US dollar year to date. And that's what we saw. The 50-day moving average just keeps rising for it. For the euro. So how can you not expect prices to continue to rise past $2,000 in the future? I just really don't see an average of $1,800 unless you see a huge, and maybe they're saying, hey, we see huge price swings above 2,000 and we see huge price swings below 1,800 and it's just going to average around $1,800 up until 2023. I don't see there being a huge price swing below 1,800 in the next couple of years. So to me, that tells me that they see very average movements around $1,800 over the next 3 years, which to me sounds insane. But I don't work at the Bank of Montreal. I don't know what they're looking at, but to me it just doesn't make sense when you look at fundamentals. But guys, let me know what you think in the comment section below. As always, thanks again for watching. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you're new. It's Black Bullion.